lettuce?
Hippie lettuce.
Okay. All right.
Susan Simpson lives in Mississippi, right?
Where?
Mississippi.
It's a state down south.
Can
Can you spell it backwards?
Anyway, she lives in this in a nice house, and one morning she came out to her truck, which is parked in the carport, and she noticed the car door was ajar. And I wonder if Monica should go out. Children might go out. I'm sorry.
Not a door ajar.
It was ajar.
Was it a door or a jar?
The door was ajar.
Not a door.
I'm drinking water.
Well, you're playing with yourself.
Okay.
You tell me what to say.
I just get so excited when I have an audience. Okay, so she
doesn't get around plastic much, so she's...
Is it cold outside?
My headlights on? So Susan was going out to her truck one morning, and the door was not latched.
Was not closed.
And she thought, this is funny. And she opened the door, and there, on the seat of her pickup truck, was a condom.
No!
She doesn't remember. Yes. And
Poor George.
And it looked it looked like it had poop on it and stuff in it. And she was horrified. So she called her husband George at work. He's vice president of the bank. George, I think you better come home right now. I need you here. And he said, what's the matter? She said, I can't tell you on the phone. I think you just better come. So he came right home, and meanwhile she called the police. And
Why?
and by the time George got there were 2 police cars in the driveway. And then George came home, and here they're all standing there looking at this item on the front seat. And you know, she wouldn't touch it. And the police
Did they dust it for fingerprints?
let me tell the story. I'm telling it. So, okay, then these 2 cop cars are there, and they're all like, And then another detective comes, and they've got gloves on, and
Latex?
and they're looking at it, and
They're allergic.
investigating it, and the one guy comes up to Susan and says, "Ma'am, there's a pickle in that condom and pickle juice." It's a pickle! So there was no poop.
There was a pickle!
There was a pickle! So you all have to send Susan emails about a pickle.
It
It was a prank. It was just a teenage prank. There's a high school across the street.
Oh my God.
And school is in session.
I know what we can bring to the next fairy camp.
Very gathered mail.
It's just mail.
Anyway, so
They slide him into a condom.
That's the cruise at the high school.
Oh, yeah. Pass him
Susan
out.
was in a real pickle.
Was that a kosher pickle?
Well,
Now, a kosher or a gherkin? How do you spell gherkin? G-H-E.
Starts with G and
End of story.
well, it's going to be on YouTube now.